For today's lesson, we are going to continue to compare numbers 0 through 5. So our I can statement is, I can compare numbers while explaining which one is greater than, which one is less than, or if they're equal to each other. So today's going to be a little different. Instead of sending me the worksheet, I want you to send me a video of your child completing one of the 4 and explaining their thought process. So I'm going to do 9 and 10 to give you an example of what I would like in the video. So on 9 and 10, it looks like they only gave me one number. So I'm going to have to come up with a second number to compare. So we'll go ahead and do 9 real quick. So I'm going to do 5 and the number 3. So parents, you can either come up with the number or have your child come up with the number. So we have learned 2 different ways to compare numbers. We have talked about drawing pictures and matching the pictures. We have talked about using a number line. Or you might already know, looking at 5 and 3, which one is greater than and which one is less than. But I'm going to show you using pictures. So I'm going to draw 5 dots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to also draw 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. Now I need to compare by matching it to the opposite color. 1, 2, 3. I see in my picture that I have more 5s, I have more green dots than I do blue dots. So this is what I would like to hear from your child. I know that 5 is greater than 3 because I have 2 dots left over. So since 5 is greater than 3, I need to circle 5. And since 3 is less than 5, I need to put an X on 3. Okay, so on 10, I'm going to show you using the number line. Now on this paper, I do not have a lot of room, so I'm just going to put at the top the best that I can. 0, 1. Now remember, when we make a number line, we start with 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So they already gave me the number 2. I'm also going to use the number 4. So I have 2 and 4 I'm going to compare. So I'm going to look for those numbers on my number line and I'm going to circle it. So I'm going to go ahead and circle 4. And then I'm also going to circle 2. So this is where I would like your child to explain. All right, so on my number line, I see that 2 is closer to 0 than 4 is. Since 2 is closer to 0, I know that 2 is less than 4. So that means I need to put an X on 2. And then I see that 4 is not as close to 0 as 2 is. So 4 is greater than 2. So I need to put a circle on 4. Now, your child might be able to look at the 2 numbers and already know which one is greater than and less than. That's perfectly fine. If that is the case, have them just explain by circling the greater number and putting an X on the smaller number. Now, on 9 and 10, I want you to use a different number than 3 and 4, but it does not matter which numbers you choose.